Do you know what this is? This is called guanciale, and it's essentially the pork cheek. And it's what we're gonna use for our creamy carbonara. But first, we need the ingredients. And we need some fresh eggs, and hopefully, the chickens are gonna be okay with that. Some fresh parsley in case we need it. Obviously the pasta choice is pretty important. What we have got here is a special square spaghetti. Square spaghetti I can't find it in the UK or outside of Italy anyway. It's very difficult to kind of overcook it because it kind of holds the texture. It's very good. The fresh eggs get cracked into a bowl. Probably better to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper as well. We obviously need to kind of stir the eggs with the cheese, which we are gonna throw on top. And make sure this kind of mixture of cheese, black pepper and eggs gets very homogeneous, right? We've put some slices of bread into the toaster. In the meantime, while we cook, we're just gonna, snack with a little bit of red onion sauce. This is like spicy red onion jam product from Calabria. Let's try this bruschetta with onion jam. Caramelized onion, a little bit sweet, slightly spicy. Obviously, when it comes to the pancetta, we're gonna use some traditional guanciale, which is basically the part of the cheek. Very specific ratio of fat and like a layer of meat just in the middle. And the thick layer of pancetta of guanciale, which are in fact very thick, they get systematically adjusted into the frying pan, and then actually there's no oil into the pan. The pieces of guanciale are basically frying in their same oil, the oil coming out from the fat, so you don't need to add any olive oil. We're gonna keep the parsley ready. I mean, the parsley is not necessarily compulsory, but it's a nice touch for whoever likes greens in their pasta. Put the squared spaghetti into the water. We have removed the guanciale from the frying pan, and what's left on the bottom is this kind of the fatty sauce of the guanciale. And we're gonna add some pasta water into this kind of sauce. The cooking water is a golden liquid. It kind of contains all the starch from the pasta. It's the coolant that holds the carbonara sauce together. Makes it thick, very saucy without needing to add any cream or whatever. The next step is that of adding cooking water into this kind of fatty sauce of the guanciale. Obviously you want to check the cooking here and there. You want to make sure that your pasta is not being overcooked, and you can just try one of these precious squared spaghetti. Next step, put the pasta into the frying pan where the secret sauce is kind of heating. The eggs and the guanciale are still waiting. At this time we are just kind of stirring the pasta into the sauce, the fatty juice of the guanciale, and pasta is gonna start showing this kind of almost oily kind of look. Now you put the egg and again a little bit of cooking pasta water and keep stirring everything, but don't overcook the egg. That will have to be creamy, and once it's creamy you can just remove it. Sometimes it's a matter of 30 seconds, 40 seconds. You don't want the egg to kind of fry and become an omelette in your pasta. The pasta's got a creamy look. We haven't used any cream. This is just the egg, the cooking pasta water, and I think it's time for the the guanciale.
Un po' di prezzemolo per muovere.
Some parsley if you want it. Peperoncino.
Peperoncino, esatto.
And some chili for this Calabrian South Italy style carbonara. Now let's get this carbonara, and obviously my spoon. I think we are ready to dig in and see if this was a success. The spaghetti are perfectly al dente, creamy and saucy. Now let's go for the taste test of the guanciale. You can't really replicate this texture. It's never gonna be like bacon or even standard pancetta. You really need guanciale because the ratio between fat and lean meat is just